Well, guys, alright. Well, guys, so I'm in the middle of doing this swap right now. I just want to make a quick video and show you what's been going on. So previously, you guys know that I would normally be working on an Eclipse, but today I am working on a g37x. So to be more clear, this is a 2009 Infiniti g37x. Transmission went out at 150,000. And we are currently getting it removed. Now, real quick, I just want to show you what I had to do up to this point. A lot of this should be pretty straightforward and fairly easy to do. Once you start getting up to the wiring, I figured maybe this would probably be kind of a more challenging part for some people. Basically, you take your exhaust off, you take all your heat shields off, you come in here and you disconnect your linkage. Keep note of where your linkage is actually attached. Mine has been scored pretty well in the paint, so I won't lose track of that. The wiring basically is fairly simple. You got 3 10mm bolts right here, 1, 2, 3. And it comes up, you have a vacuum hose that goes right here, probably to help ventilate the crankcase. Another one here, I believe that's 12. And then as you continue up, let me shimmy real quick. As you continue up, you'll find that you have another bracket system here that holds your wiring and your hoses in place. You'll have another hose towards the top in the back there. And basically you're just going to continue down and unplug your wire until you have it totally disconnected from your transmission. That is one step there. You won't have to go up to go disconnect your shifter at all. So everything inside the car can stay intact. You might have to move the shifter between park and neutral to help you get rotation. Basically what that would look like is you'll want it in neutral so that way you can rotate your crankshaft, which would then well, actually no, I'm sorry, you'll want to be able to rotate your crankshaft to disconnect the bolts from your torque converter, but you'll want it in neutral and off of the ramps if you have yours on ramps to be able to unscrew, unbolt your forward and aft drive shaft. That's why you would want that in neutral. Outside of that, there really isn't a whole lot that you really have to do. The biggest thing is making sure that you get this thing up high enough to be able to get it out. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys some quick coverage on this real quick. And I know I haven't posted much at all, but I figured this would be a good one so you guys can see it. Yeah, so, and then some people might want to go look at the flanges real quick, just so that way they have an idea of what that would look like. I can't see from here, but I'm hoping you guys can. Maybe that'll be good enough. And then there's your I don't remember what they called that exactly, but it's not like a flange, it's kind of like a knuckle. And of course it's covered up, so I can't show you that either. But yeah, that's the biggest part, just showing you guys that. Again, let me come out for a second and show you something else. I did take my cowlick converter off. That was really not that bad. I didn't break any hardware, surprisingly. Everything came out pretty smoothly. But you'll see that I have that off. This connects between both of your cowlick converters to help stabilize them, support them. I have the cross frame that goes from wheel to wheel from underneath off. There is some shielding here. Mine's busted. It's not in great shape. I'm probably gonna make a new one. What else? I am trying to think of if there was anything else I had to pull off to get there, to get that off. You'll want your cover here off so you can get to your crankshaft, or if you have a buddy that can do it, maybe not. What else? Penetrating fluid on anything you'll have to remove is going to be important. I know there's probably going to be like way better videos than whatever I got, but I also am doing this for the first time, much like anybody else, and hopefully if you can see that I can do it, you can do it too. I've got a few extra things in here to make this job a little easier. Maybe this might be stuff that you want to consider. The ramps are okay. I like having them on there for my own safety and security. Makes me feel a little better. I'm in a garage. I laid cardboard down. I did use some covering. I also had a moving blanket under here, but it got saturated, so I can't use that. So shower curtain works great. I got a heater in here, which made a huge difference, and I'm pretty happy with that. So made it a lot more comfortable since it's much colder in this area. What else am I forgetting? Heat shields, got all those off. Here's the drive shaft. Kind of an odd shape, but I guess that's how they come. This, I don't know what this is called, but it sits in the center to help kind of stabilize the yoke a little bit better. Stabilize your yokes. Let's see here. One really interesting thing. So I took my Cali converter off. I had to go through this gap here to get to the back of that. It wasn't too terrible. You just gotta make sure you don't put any pressure up against these lines in here or on these wires. You don't really want to risk having any kind of breaks in that area, so watch out for that. Maybe taking these off might be a good option, or have a buddy help you hold it in place so it doesn't come off of the bolts down there. But you really only need it for this top one here, and you should be fine. I didn't finish the wiring totally yet, but eventually I will have to get up here to get behind the engine to break loose a couple more bolts. But once that's done, the rest of this should be able to come out. But yeah, so that's what I want to show you guys. Let me know if you guys got any questions. I'll try my best to answer them. I'm really bad about trying to come back to the comments, unfortunately. But hopefully that will be, I'll be able to, talk to some of you before I move on to the next video. That's kind of what you'll be working with that forward drive shaft. Yeah, so hopefully this video helps, and I will try and get back to you guys with an update on this once it's all in, and let you know how it goes. So anyways, thanks for watching.